We miss Tyler, too. He's great for chiming in. I don't know if you've heard any episodes with him on it, but he's a nice addition.
Well, y'all already know. Hopefully Tyler comes back. Oh. Well, actually, I'm just playing. He's definitely coming back. But let's start the show. Oh, no. What's happening? Oh, wow. No.
It's 2-2-2.
See, this is what happens when he ain't in town. Well, not in town, but... all right. Hold on. Now, I see you got the Tyler Hero on. Are you like Jack Harlow? Can you spit?
I cannot.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was wasn't sure. I thought
I
I
would
was
disappoint you.
I know. I thought he was gonna get the Tyler Hero remix today. I wasn't sure. You already know how it go. It's the Too T3rpd podcast, and it's your boy Donovan, aka Mr. You Knew What It Was when you signed up.
It's Lila, aka your Grow Girl from Grow Gear, aka Lila Midwest.
Because she does it best.
And today we have a special guest. He's come here all the way from near Farmington.
Technically French Village.
Jess Cooksey.
Ooh.
That's me. I wish I had an AKA.
AKA she cooks.
Oh.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I need a street name. I love it.
All right. Who? AKA Jess Cooksey. Hey, I like it.
I'll take that one too. I got two AKAs now.
There we go. All right, so how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Pretty good.
It's hot as hell out here, though. I'll tell you that.
Ain't it though? This is the longest day?
Longest day and hottest day so far of the year.
First day of summer.
My car said 100, but I don't know if it was accurate.
Yeah, I love hot weather. I ain't gonna lie. I love it when it's like this.
Even the humidity?
It doesn't bother me.
Oh, man.
It's just because I'm used to it. So it's like, it is what it is.
You think I would be? I spent my childhood in Louisiana, and it was worse than this.
Yeah, for real though. I could imagine.
What part of Louisiana are you from?
Slidell, Louisiana. It was about 40 minutes outside of New Orleans.
Okay, cool.
But I love New Orleans. It's one of my favorite places.
Me too.
You walk in that city and just magic happens.
Yes.
Or it can happen anyways.
I really do love New Orleans. Did you make trips there as a teen or anything?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Even my dad would take us to Mardi Gras, downtown and stuff like that.
That's cool.
But I think the real enjoyment is when you're an adult and you can go back and enjoy it. So
oh yeah.
I try to get back there as much as I can.
So have you been to the Mardi Gras here?
I have, a few times.
Okay, well, I already know. Of course, New Orleans is better, but how close does St. Louis match up?
I mean, it's hard to compare because in New Orleans, you have parades all month long. It's not just one big parade and one big event. So it does compare in numbers. I mean, it's a huge, massive party.
Really?
In St. Louis, yeah, for sure.
Wow.
So I'd say it's close, but New Orleans is a constant party, and it's not just New Orleans; it's all the suburbs and all that in Louisiana as well. So
I got it. So yeah, it's not just in one little area. It's the whole. Okay.
Mardi Gras season.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And New Orleans goes all night.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, St. Louis ain't lit like that.
They shut you down.
Yeah. Well, they also have bars there that are open 24 hours.
Right.
They don't shut you down at all.
No.
See,
there's no limits.
St. Louis needs that.
Yeah.
We need that. Maybe one day. For real. I feel like it could happen. Out of all the places, I feel like St. Louis could definitely do it. We party hard.
St. Louis has a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It's a little underrated that people don't give it credit for.
Yes.
There's lots of good restaurants here. There's lots of good music atmosphere, good culture.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I always say that. I always say St. Louis is an underrated gym.
Even people from bigger cities that come here that don't know what to expect, usually their feedback is great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess because I'm from here, I got a love-hate relationship with it. Of course I love it because it's home and all of that, but there's also a lot of things to it that's kind of just definitely need a lot of changes around here, that's for sure.
Right.
I think that people that aren't from here have a certain perception, and then when you actually come and spend some time, it tends to be different than what you thought it was. So that's what I've always noticed.
What's the perception? Because usually people, to me, that don't live here are like, aren't you worried about crime?
Right. Well, yeah, and that's like the thing. That tends to be the only thing that people associate with St. Louis, and it's so much more than that. Like, yes, there's crime happening. You need to be careful of what you're doing and where you're at, and all of those things. But also, like, there's a lot of culture here. I don't know. People tend to leave surprised, is what I've noticed. So, like,
I've generally felt safe.
Yeah.
Like, anytime, like, even late at night, out and about, like, you know, people here, like, are nicer than outsiders give it credit for.
Yeah, as long as, like, you know, you ain't on no bullshit and you're respectful, yeah. You know, St. Louis will treat you with respect.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Having come from, like, I didn't grow up in the Tenderloin of San Francisco, but I've spent time in that area. You know, I had a close friend that lived there. Like, that is wild, you know. The stuff in the bad areas that I've been, or, you know, like the crime-ridden areas that I've been before, it's very, like, out in the open, where I feel like St. Louis is a little more, like, contained. Like, I don't know. Maybe I just haven't been where it's going down.
You know. Yeah, you know, it'd be busy.
Like, in the Tenderloin of San Francisco, everything is blatantly happening right in front of your face. There is no attempt to act like it's anything but exactly what it is. Like, you know.
Everything's at face value.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of things are, like, wide open in St. Louis. It's just, you know, people just are oblivious to a lot of things. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of that is by choice. Like, you know, a lot of people choose not to go to certain places or certain areas, which is, you know, fine. But, like, you know, it really does happen. Just know it really does happen.
Sure.
A lot.
Yeah.
That definitely happens.
Yeah. My mom left here like, oh, my God, that art museum is amazing. You know, like, there is.
I still haven't been in there yet.
Oh, really?
We just, so I've only parked in front of it. And we went to the zoo for Father's Day. And I was like, you know, I haven't been in there yet, so I think that's going to be a date night soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My daughter loves it.
Really?
Likes to see the mummy.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Forest Park in general is, like, such a gem. It's amazing.
What about City Museum?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love the City Museum. Have you been at night?
I have not.
Yeah.
No. It's mostly been with kids.
Okay. Yeah. They got, like, an adult session where they got, like, you can get drinks and all that stuff up there, too.
They let you get drunk and be rowdy on the fun stuff.
Yep.
And they stay open pretty late.
Yeah.
They'll stay open till I think midnight or 1 a.m. sometimes. Mm-hmm. And there's a full-on bar in there. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard you could do private parties there, too.
Mm-hmm.
Duly noted.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's start getting in a little bit about you, Jess. So let's talk about your early cannabis origins.
Actually, I haven't been in cannabis that long.
Really?
Yeah, just about a year now, which is surprising to a lot of people. I always wanted to get my foot in the door. Whenever I saw Missouri going to a medicinal market, I have a background kind of in, like, freelance graphic design and doing contract work like that. And I wanted to kind of bring that to cannabis. Unfortunately, I was late in the entry, and no jobs were really open. Like, I was applying for everything, like a store manager, assistant manager, corporate marketing, all that stuff, and there was nothing. So alas, I took a bud tender position because I wanted to get my foot in the door. I wanted to learn everything and
Get that mic in front of you.
And wanted to help people and teach them about products. And from there, it really grew. This last year has been a trip, you know.
Yeah.
We've had some conversations about that, but yeah, I went from a bud tender to a director of branding and marketing to a CMO, and now I'm back in a director level position in cannabis.
There we go.
So how's that transition been? So what kind of industries did you do marketing for before?
I did a lot of side work, like people for their websites, for like Etsy pages, you know, people that wanted logos and designs. It wasn't like my main focus of my job, but I made really good connections and met some good people and had good opportunities that way. I actually worked in the service industry for like 17 years in Clayton, and I kind of use that as a networking opportunity to meet a lot of corporate people and a lot of people in different industries to try to get my name out there and get my work out there.
Yeah, that's where a lot of the heavy business people, they do a lot of work down there in Clayton.
But yeah, it's been good. I got in there as a bud tender to Heya, and I started having some ambitions and ideas, and it caught the attention of some people. I kind of went out on my own, and I'm sure I could have got fired for this, but I went out and I tried to secure a beer deal for like a collaboration for the cannabis company. It ultimately failed, but it caught the attention of the right people.
Oh, shit, my bad.
So what was your vision with the beer deal?
I wanted a way to get the cannabis name out on commercial shelves without THC in it.
Okay.
So I wanted the brand out there in all the stores, and someone didn't have to have a Meg card to see that brand.
Okay.
That was my vision.
Okay, so it was going to be an alcoholic drink, but branded with the company's
Yeah, it
stuff.
would be 0 THC. So the idea was to try to get like terpene additives or something to the beer to give it a taste profile, but still get cross-branded there.
Okay. I see. I'm smoking this dinosaur. Is that what it is? Jurassic. I was going to say dinosaur Kush, but it could be. Hey, it's a
could be
weed
dinosaur
strain.
Kush, yeah.
It's a Jurassic Kush cultivated at Heya, and I smelled 3 different types you had here, and this was the one that caught my eye and my nose, and I'm smoking it now. Sorry, I couldn't wait. We were going to do a formal review. We still can, but I needed to start smoking.
Nah, we good.
How do you like it?
It's nice. The smell and look
Yeah, it smells
is
good.
really, really nice. I'm like a Kush magnet, so out of those 3, this was the one I had to smoke, and it's hitting nice. It's hitting real smooth.
You did a really good job of rolling that up too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jess.
I was going to say that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, too bad we didn't
I opted out of the competition today, but I appreciate it.
Yep. Man, don't count.
So 17 years in Clayton. So you're from Louisiana, but you've been out here quite a while.
Yeah, I've been out in St. Louis area actually since '92. So it's been a minute. Yeah, I'm old. Let's go back to that.
That's the year I was born.
I'm a '79 baby. So
I like it.
Nah, that's all right. We respect our.
you gonna say elders?
I mean, I was gonna try to hold back.
I'm 87. I'm not that far behind you.
It's okay. I aged well.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
You did. That's yeah. There's a real rough looking 42 and there's a real fresh looking 42, and you're on that side of the spectrum.
Well, thanks.
Yep.
That makes me feel good.
So you 92. Oh yeah. So you even went to high school here and everything.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went to Kirkwood High School.
Nice. You smoking back then?
I've been doing weed economics since the 90s.
Hey.
Did you get it yet?
Huh?
Did you get this?
Yeah, I just
you
did
just passed it? Okay.
Okay, so that's some good shit. Look, I forgot already.
See, that still
Short-term
trips
memory.
me out too, is like thinking back to those days and all the people that like looked at people that did cannabis, and
Ugh.
it's like, you're a loser, you're never going to go anywhere in your life, and it's like, okay, well, look at me now.
So, what was it like trying to get weed back then?
Oh man. Have you ever heard the term kind buds?
Yeah.
That will age me right now, but like most of all the cannabis you got was like bricked up, really seedy, cannabis.
Yeah.
And when someone had the good stuff, it was kind buds.
Okay.
And there wasn't a strain name. There was nothing like that. It was just kind buds, and it cost a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can get like an eighth back then was $20, and if you got kind buds, it was like $45.
Damn.
Yeah, it's twice as much. Big deal.
Damn. You was smoking that, what the young kids would call these days, that sa.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, kind bud was a little before my time, but I've definitely heard. I've heard the phrase. I never did get anything.
And
I
it
don't
was-
know if it was a thing in Cali. Maybe.
It could have been. I know that like no one ever would ask what it was, like, or strain. Like, you just want cannabis, you go and you find your weed man or whatever.
Yeah.
You get what you get kind of thing, right?
Yeah. So like,
Long way.
was it say a thing where it was like it was talked about, like especially in Kirkwood? I feel like, was it hard to get weed around there, or was it easy?
Oh, it was easy.
Really? Well, actually,
absolutely.
Actually, that does make sense.
Absolutely. I mean, it wasn't hard to get.
Yeah, I could actually see that. I feel like in the more prevalent areas, like drugs are easily accessible.
Was everything accessible or just weed?
You know, I got to be honest. I didn't really dabble in a lot of stuff, so I couldn't comment on that. But I'm sure that you could find it if you really wanted to.
Sure.
Yeah, I've pretty much used cannabis on and off since the 90s, but I've never really dabbled with anything else.
So
Good. That's what's kept you so fresh looking at me too.
right. So what made you want to go into the cannabis industry?
I just saw an opportunity to use my creativity, to be honest with you. Like, I'm really artistic. Like, I like to sit there and think of things and bring them to life. And I kind of wanted that opportunity in cannabis, and I feel like I've gotten that, which is really cool because a lot of people haven't, you know.
And how'd you go from a bud tender to a marketing executive? What was that transition
I
like?
kept popping ideas, and it caught the attention of the right people. And once I kind of sought after that beer deal that never happened in St. Louis, it caught the attention of another cultivator, another corporation. And the CEO of the time at that corporation, that was 1913 Waynesville, he called me, flew out from Colorado, took me out to lunch, wanted to hear my ideas, heard about the beer deal, and offered me the job of director of branding and marketing. So from there, I was able to grow and kind of put my own creativity in things. I was able to work on other brands. Some of them never came out. They were just concepts, but it was still like, you know, the creative aspect of it. One of them towards the end of my time there, Hermit's Delight, actually came out.
Okay.
And that was really fun. That was a start to finish project for me.
Cool.
So it was nice to finally see something that was like an idea in the brain and actually be in the consumer's hand.
What was it? Or what is it?
It's a product of loose flour that's like ready to roll, and it comes with branded rolling papers and stuff.
Okay,
And it's a
okay.
half ounce.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a little kit that you buy.
Yeah, it's kind of like an old school tobacco looking pouch, you know, like the old beech nut or something like that.
Okay. Nice. That's cool. And then now you are back where you started.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of ironic. It's a full circle.
Yeah.
You know? I'm a true believer that life is not like a linear path. So I kind of try to ride the waves of the universe and just go with the flow. But yeah, Heya kind of brought me back in. There were some ideas there and some talks, and I was presented with an opportunity, and I want to pursue it. So.
Cool. That's exciting. So you're kind of in transition then. You're about to start this new role?
Yeah, I'm actually starting this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I accepted the offer last week, and I'm starting this week. I'm pretty stoked about it.
Hey.
So yeah, I'm going to be the director of sales and marketing for Heya Wellness.
Okay. And I know there's several locations. Are you over? Is there one that you're committed to, or is it the string of them?
I mean, there's the Heya dispensaries, but I'm actually in the corporate environment for that. I'm not in the retail level. But yeah, Heya has Heya Kirksville, Missouri. They have Park Hills, St. Peter's, St. Anne, and Eldon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, I'm sufficiently stoned. Sorry, what do you want?
Pepper towels.
This?
Pepper towel.
Oh. Sorry.
No, okay. Sure.
Okay, awesome. So, what is your what are you most excited about with the new role?
Just a new opportunity to bring those ideas to someone else, and the possibility to kind of maybe pop some more brands and get some more things going.
Okay.
But I do bring a unique flair to the industry, and I'm kind of excited to get into it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are like you look like a piece of art.
Thanks.
Right? So it makes sense. I believe you when you say you're artistic. I'm like, I could buy that.
Yeah, the bright green hair, the tattoos all over my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out a lot of times, and you get that stare of like, aren't you worried about getting a job or something? And
Oh,
it's just like,
this is my job. Hello.
It's like I'm fine. Thanks.
Yeah, you picked the right industry to be in.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that today, that I really don't care what anybody thinks about cannabis at this point. It's very nice, because that wasn't always the case for me, right? There were some years where I was worried about certain people knowing, that about me and whatever. I'm like, oh, yeah, I've reached the point that I don't give any fucks about it.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I mean, I made a whole podcast dedicated to it. So.
And I guess I've been going to it. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
it's really nice. It's kind of nice to just, like, come to terms with that and just be like, I am who I am.
Word up. I mean, AKA Sissy. You knew what it was when you signed up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I can definitely see, again, how old I am. I'm old. Back in the 90s, like, just the change in the generations, like, over 10 years and 10 years and 10 years of what people think about it.
Right.
And back then, it's like, you do want to hide it. You don't want anyone to know. You're scared. And, definitely don't want to be ratted out to the cops and all that good stuff,
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's really grown. I think that there's a big change. And, hopefully soon will federally be legal for everybody, and it'd be great.
Yeah, there's definitely things on the horizon. And what's your experience being a bud tender in a dispensary? Like, I'm curious, do you think the demographic is very, like, broad for the cannabis smoker patient?
I think so, and I also think it depends, like, where you live in the area.
I'm just always... I love seeing, like, how my customers at the shop are from all different walks of life. Like, it's really cool to see that cannabis has kind of gotten that, I don't know, accepted. That you really do get people from all kinds of backgrounds and all kinds of professions and all kinds of even value systems, Like, there's a lot of square people that might smoke weed or grow weed,
And I find they're excited to talk about it. Like, I'll be sitting in a bar or something like that,
Yeah.
and casually conversation, they'll be like, oh, what do you do for a living? And I'll tell them I'm in cannabis, and then they'll tell me all their weed stories. And I'm, like, looking at this older lady, like,
Yeah.
I would have never thought
So they were into it, yeah?
that you're sitting there smoking on some cannabis. But it does bring a lot of people together. I love it.
Right.
And even the people who, like, don't smoke, they're just interested in the fact that, you do it. They're kind of like, I have all these questions. It's always interesting.
And I think that's why the bud tender has a really important job too, because a lot of these people that sign up for their med card, their first time in, they don't know anything about a dispo. They don't know what to expect. It's like uncharted territory for them. And the bud tender gets a chance to make that impression on them, to be like, oh, that's not what I thought of cannabis. It's not that bad. So I think they do have a really important job there, because they can really help people along that had a bad, view of what cannabis was.
Okay, so out of all the roles that you've done in the cannabis industry so far, which one do you feel like has been the most impactful to your cannabis career so far?
Most impactful to my career? I'd say probably the branding and stuff. Like, it again, like, I'm a creative person, and that's where I thrive. Like, it's the part to me that, like, felt the best and felt like I could progress more. Now, as far as making an impact on people, I'd definitely say bud tending.
Okay.
Bud tending is, again, one of the most important roles in this industry. They're like the front face for everything. They're like your bartender. You go in there, they have the knowledge. They know all the brands. And as a brander, as someone in corporate cannabis, you really want those bud tenders, and you respect them, because they're the person promoting your stuff and reviewing your product.
Yeah, they're the ambassador. And Heya's branding is kind of cool. I mean, I'm looking at it. It's like bamboo. How would you describe their brand?
Actually, it just got rebranded. That's the old packaging.
Oh.
So I wish I could have brought some of the new stuff, the HW preferred, but they moved to glass jars.
Okay.
And we're really going with a more like cleaner feel for the cannabis.
I love a glass jar. That's my preferred. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Being able to see the weed, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To me, this is kind of like, it's a little bit kind of like, it reminds me of like a holistic type deal. Like kind of like, I say like a yoga type feel.
Sure. That's what we want is like, a holistic wellness, well-being, healing, clean. Yeah, that's the image that we're going for, and especially going forward.
Oddly enough, I've started like stretching, kind of like started doing yoga and all that. Oh yeah, it's all good. I gotta work. Yeah, we gotta start working on that when it comes to what are those called?
Coasters?
Yeah, coasters.
Why? I need one?
Non-stick. No, you good. This ain't good wood.
Okay. I know. I've heard you talk about getting this shit thrown out. You're ready. You're done with it.
Man, I've had this since like, since the first time I moved. Yeah, my first apartment.
How long's that been?
Going on 4 years now.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
So you lived in a different unit before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna bleed that out. Well, I'm gonna bleed the.
There you go.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bleed that part out too.
Don't leave like little hints. You gotta get the whole thing.
They're gonna come find you.
It's still a mystery. Like people are like, I've always wondered which one it is. I'm like,
Oh, really?
keep it that way. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll make sure I won't post where I was today.
Tag.
Just St. Louis.
There you go. Downtown.
Yeah. You just say St. Louis.
I can see the arch.
Oh yeah, like everybody knows they can see the arch, but it's like which building. They just don't know which building.
We're in this building.
Exactly. the most lit one down here.
That's right. We're not in that building. We're in this one.
That's
The
right.
people in this building are really nice.
This is my favorite building. Shout out to the homies, yo. Shout out to the whole.
Every
Damn. Okay, that's another one.
Every elevator experience in this building is awesome. Everybody's always great.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I know almost everybody in the building at this point. Yeah, it's lit.
So I heard I was gonna text it to you because I thought I would forget it, but I remembered it. So sometimes we ask people what their 3 people who they want to smoke with, dead or alive. But I have a different one. I have one with a twist.
Oh, okay. I'm not good at these, but I'll try.
What are your 3 people? What's your nightmare joint rotation?
Ooh.
Who I don't want to smoke with?
Yeah, who are 3 people you really do not want to smoke with?
Man, do I have to answer this?
You can think about it. I was trying to think of mine.
I like this. Lila getting spicy.
You have anybody on your list for your nightmare rotation?
Woo.
I know.
Give me a second. I give a bad smoking story.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, while y'all sit up there and think about that, I will give one of the worst moments that I've had smoking. So, this was back in the condo days. And, I'm chilling. I had my lady friend at the time and one of the homies over, right? And so, it was like around one of the times where I had first started getting really comfortable with smoking. And so, we had him over to smoke. So, we all chilling. Just watching TV, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he looks over at my girl, and he's all like, "Donovan, something's wrong with her. Like, for real, like something's wrong with her. We gotta go." And I'm just like,
Oh, no.
"What are you talking about?" And he just starts screaming. He's like, "For real, something is wrong with her. Like, she is fucked up. We gotta get out of here."
What was she
Like,
doing?
Nothing. She was literally just sitting there.
Uh-oh.
And he was just looking at. He just started looking at her. And all of a sudden, he just started freaking out.
Uh-oh.
And I was just kind of like, what is going on? So then, I'm kind of like panicking a little bit because I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, what is happening? And so he just keeps on screaming like, yo, we gotta go. Like, we gotta leave. I'm like, this is my fucking house. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What happened to him?
I don't know. Like, literally, he just ran out and kept on yelling. And I was like, dude, you gotta at least you gotta chill. So then she had called one of her friends because she was like, I don't know what's going on. Like, this is weird. So then finally we got him to calm down. And we got him to leave, but like after that, like I don't know. That was like can't smoke with that motherfucker no more. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Did he ever explain himself?
Oh.
Something tells me that there was maybe something going on that wasn't weed.
Let's call him up and reflect on that.
That'd be lit, yo. That's a segment for Way Too Turp. I'd so be down for that.
I don't think just smoking some weed did that to him. I mean, I could be wrong.
Might be
But
right.
I've smoked with a lot of people, and I've never seen something like that really happen.
I know the person I'd love to smoke with is Bill Murray. I don't know the ones I don't want to, but...
Oh, you're keeping it positive.
I'm trying to think of anybody that I don't want to smoke with.
I mean, if I'd tell you, but it's going to get all political. So I'll just let you use your imagination.
I know. I feel the same way.
We'll leave it at that.
Oh, man. Can we all at least agree that we don't like that one dude, the Keebler elf-looking guy, the Jeff Sessions, who was super anti-weed?
Okay.
Can we at least all get on that page?
Fair
Like, he
enough,
was
fair
on a
enough.
fucking anti-weed crusade, and he is gross.
trying
So
to
he's
think.
on my nightmare rotation for sure.
Ooh, okay. Who would I not want to smoke with? All right. Let me try to really do this for real. Who would I not want to smoke with?
I also wouldn't want to smoke with Mariah Carey. She seems like a bitch.
See, I feel like that's why it would be all right to smoke with her because maybe she chill the fuck out. Like she probably be chill when she's smoking.
No, there's nothing that she can do.
She up there hitting them high notes.
She's definitely on my nightmare rotation. Do not want to be anywhere near her.
I'm really trying to put some thought into this.
I know, that's what I was saying. Like, this is a good question. I've never even thought about this. Well, actually, I have, but it's like, hey, you can't say the real people that you will smoke with.
I mean, I could tell you a lot of people I don't want to smoke with, but you wouldn't know who they are.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Ted around the block.
Yeah,
I
right,
don't wanna smoke with
exactly.
him.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh,
It's like them type motherfuckers, yeah, exactly. I 100% agree. You know what? You know who I don't want to smoke with? Never mind. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
God,
You almost
I'm
got
so
me.
scared.
You got me. Yeah, I gotta see these motherfuckers in the streets.
Oh, God. Yeah, don't do that. That's way too terp material for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta pay for that. Hey.
Like, I heard you don't want to smoke with me.
I'm like, well, at least you know now.
Oh, no. Man, oh, man. I don't know if I have a third.
I need to update my list of people that I do want to smoke with. Okay, who do you want to smoke with?
Besides Bill Murray.
Besides Bill Murray?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
No. I would smoke with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay.
I'd talk about space and shit. That'd be great. We could have some good conversations. I bet he smokes too.
I'm throwing out a wild card. I want to smoke with my grandpa.
Okay. I wish I could smoke with my grandpa too, but I'd have to build a time machine.
Oh. Yeah,
R.I.P.
that goes further than the wishes power. This isn't genie wishes. This is just like
You can't grant that.
dead or alive smoking wishes. Oh,
Yo.
man.
Woo.
I'm trying to think of my third, and yeah, I do. Like, I'm a little scared, but not as scared as you guys. You gotta throw somebody out there.
Okay, well, go ahead with your bad self. Come on. Start it off. You feel more comfortable if you started.
I already did. I named two. Jeff Sessions, Mariah Carey.
Yeah, you did.
Who else?
Oh, man.
Well, I'm going to come up with a few more before the end of this thing. Oh, Keanu Reeves. Hate him. Can't stand him.
Why? He's so nice, supposedly.
Ugh.
I feel like...
No, sorry. If I only get three, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck that.
All right. Yeah, I don't
You
know
have a
him.
grudge against a lot of actors and singers, don't you?
There's only a few, but they're the ones who make the list.
What about Chanel West Coast? Would you smoke with her?
Yeah. We would be friends. We would. like me.
I feel like you two would not get along.
Oh, why not?
Because I feel like I know, y'all look too much alike. I feel like, yeah.
She's...
You doing podcasting.
You know what we're talking about? From Ridiculousness.
Yeah, the where they show the little funny videos. And she was like one of the co-hosts on there.
Yeah.
Like her, yeah. I would smoke with her.
I feel like y'all two would beef.
No, we wouldn't. I don't
even
have any beef with anybody.
I don't know her enough to comment on that.
I don't have any beef. I don't.
Damn, but still was like, I don't know. I was trying to figure out a drop for that one.
I don't. People have beef potentially, but that has nothing to do with me. That's how I feel about it.
Oh, man. Just say it feels not mutual.
Yeah. I really don't care about anything like that.
Word up.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Is that messed up to say?
No.
Yeah.
It's the truth. I mean, like, we out here living good, we smoking good, having fun. Like, who gives a fuck about the bullshit, honestly?
I don't give a fuck about the bullshit.
Like, for real.
Put that as a quote.
Like, for real. That might have to be the name of the podcast.
Make a t-shirt.
Yeah. Put it on a t-shirt. I like that. So, what would be... What's your ultimate goal with cannabis?
My ultimate goal with cannabis. Like if I didn't have limits?
Yeah.
Oh man, I would go crazy. I have so many like great collaboration ideas, and I would be coming out with some massively awesome products and really cool brands.
I like that.
Again, like anything where I can create is where I'm the happiest.
I'm trying to think. As a matter of fact, let's smoke something real quick.
Which one is that?
This one is the duct tape.
Oh yeah, that's some good stuff there.
Jess is scared. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'll hit it for sure. So you've smoked this before?
Yeah, I've had the only one I didn't have of these three. So we have the duct tape, the runts, and then the Jurassic Kush.
Yeah.
The Jurassic Kush is the only one I didn't have before today.
What do you think?
I liked it. It was really smooth. And I saw you kind of breaking up the buds, and it had a nice crisp to it. It looked like it was cured good.
It rolled up nice. It was easy to roll up. Oh, we got the rolling rotini on here.
Had to do it.
No, that's the filter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, so you'll notice it like makes it incredibly more smooth to hit.
Yeah.
It's really noticeable. I'm really surprised, to be honest.
It's my favorite thing to smoke with. That's why, like, we need to get in touch with them because I need to buy some more.
Rolling rotini.
Yeah.
Eddie gave them to us.
Yeah. Shout out.
It looks like a little piece of pasta.
Yeah, but it's glass.
Doesn't it? Isn't it nice to hit with?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great.
Game changer.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
can't find mine.
reusable too, right?
Right, but I lost mine. So I need like a whole bowl.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. And I saw they got the different colors. They got the purple and yellow, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right. Lakers. And I just realized, because I just went there, CBC's color is purple too.
Hey, for life,
Purple on the TV right now. Nice.
That's what I'm saying.
So where can you get those at?
Rolling Rotini?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even looked because I was given one. I don't know if there's a website you can buy them or what's going on with them. But
I'm pretty sure you can get them through Instagram. Rotini.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You already know, follow Eddie. Eddie _1991 _. He'll have it tomorrow already available for y'all. I already know. He'll have it posted up.
Right.
Like, y'all know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to mimic that at home and roll it around some pasta. Dry piece.
Really though?
Yeah, I think a lot of people do that actually.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it the shape? Is it the material? Is it the glass? Like, what is it that's making it hit so smooth?
My guess is the shape because
Yeah.
it's spreading the end of the paper out. So like when it would normally get all resiny, it's leaving it open, and then the way it spirals looks like it allows the air just to.
Like cool down. And, yeah.
But I'm not a scientist, so I don't know.
I'd have Bill Nye, the Science Guy, in my rotation. He's cool.
Yeah. I think I'd have. I'm trying to think of somebody who we could possibly have up here as a guest.
That you wouldn't have in your rotation?
Would.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, yeah.
Have them come up.
I was like, jeez.
Yeah.
What's the reason?
Nah. Who's somebody that we could have up here? I mean, we met her the other week.
Who's that?
Lux.
Okay.
That'd be cool to
Come
smoke some
on,
Lux.
Lux.
Oh, she quit radio too, didn't she?
Yeah.
She's doing cannabis stuff now. Or?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all should shout her out. Tell her to come on Too T3rp.
All right. We'll get. I think she. Yeah, we'll see. She sounded like she was open to it.
Yeah.
Come on, Lux.
Yeah. See what we can make happen.
That hit's nice too. I feel good. The strains are interacting nicely together.
I do. I actually like this. For real.
Which one do you like better so far?
I think it's the routine.
That's what I was getting ready to say, yeah. Because this one hits better. The other one was really good, too, though. That's why I'm kind of wondering.
I
If you had
think
them both
that,
in the routine.
honestly, the last one I thought hit smooth, but it didn't hit as smooth as this. And I swear, I don't know, because one had the rotini and one didn't. Like, you can't fairly judge it.
See, I kind of feel like the other one did hit a little bit smoother, though. I feel like this one hits better, but the other one was smoother.
I like the flavor of this one better, which is surprising. Because I'm like, but I like the smell and the look of the Jurassic Kush, but I like the taste of the duct tape better.
I like the duct tape, but actually, I don't like the Jurassic Kush.
Yeah. It's got a really nice smell to it.
We get to try the runts next.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, man, we're going to keep it going. We got to roll up another one. So what's your preferred method of smoking?
I'm usually just strictly a flower user.
Okay.
To be honest, and it's usually just a glass pipe or a bubbler, or I will have someone roll a joint for me because I'm not very good at it.
I used to not be good at it, but now I'm really good at it. So
I do enjoy edibles too, but mainly like ones that are like the CBD to THC ratio to help me sleep.
like a 1-to-1.
Yeah, 1-to-1, or even like those 1-to-1-to-1s.
Oh, what's the third one? CBN?
It's CBN,
Okay.
yeah. And then it also has that sleep aid stuff in it.
Oh, wait. What is that called? I take it sometimes. Like the ingredient Benadryl?
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
I'm drawing a blank as well.
I wonder if it is, because if so, that sounds right up my alley. A little Benadryl, a little CBN, a little CBD, and a little THC.
And they're not the ones I get that are that 1-to-1-to-1 aren't huge milligrams. I think they're only 2.5 milligrams each.
Okay.
But to help with insomnia, they've been perfect.
Okay, yeah. Yep, sometimes that's what I need too. Sometimes it's like a fine line with THC for helping me sleep. I have to get like the dosage just right. I can go too far and then it keeps me up. And if I go too little, it doesn't do it. So it is all about the dosage on that for me, for sure.
Finding a sweet spot.
Yeah, and I don't know that I've really dialed it in. But those gummies are helpful that just have a certain amount and you just get accustomed to it. It's nice. What are you're a flower person. So you're not a dabber?
No, I mean I have, but
Yeah.
it's not really my thing.
Me neither.
It's
a lot of work.
And plus my tolerance isn't like what most people's are out there. Because there's a lot of younger folks out there that it just seems that they just dab, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't keep up.
No, I feel you. And also, I still don't even understand how to set up a dab. I'm sorry. This is just my honest truth. It's just a lot that has to happen. But
it's a process.
it's a whole process. And, I mean, I've always liked it when I've gotten it. So to me, it's not really the potency issue. Like, if somebody sets me up with one and I take it, it's always been fine. I just hit it lightly.
Right.
Yeah, it's nice. To me, it's, again, it's all about dosage. You can do, like, just one little nice dab.
And be good for a while.
Yeah.
My bad. I had to get a light in here real quick.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Whew, my bad. Okay. All right. So, where's the one at?
Somewhere.
Let's find it.
There you go.
Okay. Now, what was we talking about? My fault.
I don't know, but I could do some news.
Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh.
On today's Terp Report, we have an international story for you. Comes to us from Thailand and Time Magazine. And Thailand becomes the first Asian country to legalize marijuana, but only for medical use. So, we've got a story coming out of Bangkok. Marijuana cultivation and possession in Thailand was decriminalized Thursday like a dream come true for an aging generation of pot smokers who recall the kick the legendary Thai stick variety delivered. The stated intention of the country's public health minister to distribute 1 million marijuana seedlings for cultivation has added to the impression that Thailand is turning into a weed wonderland. So the government is distributing 1 million seeds, okay? But for the time being, would-be marijuana tourists will be disappointed. Thailand has become the first nation in Asia to decriminalize marijuana, also known as cannabis or ganja in the local lingo. Nice, Thailand, calling it ganja. I like it. But it is not following the examples of Uruguay and Canada, the only two countries so far that have legalized recreational marijuana on a national basis. So the government is promoting cannabis for medical use only, and that lighting up for fun in public is still subject to a potential 3-month sentence and $25,000 fine, which is equivalent to $780. And extracted content remains illegal if it contains more than 0.2% of THC. Psh, an extract with 0.2% THC? Okay, sorry. That's roughly the same amount that might be found in hemp, a cannabis variety mostly grown for fibers that are used for industrial purposes. So, what the fuck?
Well, you allowed to smoke Reggie in Thailand.
Oh, man. What a bummer. Wait, is that just for the extracts or for the cannabis too? I think that might be just for the extracts. I hope so. That's devastating. So he said the government prefers to build an awareness that would be better than patrolling to check on people and using the law to punish them. I don't know what that means. Everything should be on the middle path. Okay, I think there might be a language barrier here. Oh, man. Well, I hope that the cannabis, the weed, the flower can contain more than 0.2%.
Yeah, it should.
I was a little unclear. I'll have to clarify and let you all know.
But I'm happy at least they're moving in that direction.
0.2%?
No, I mean, like, as far as decriminalizing or legalizing.
Yeah, for sure. That is exciting. I always find the pessimistic side, I guess. But I mean, assuming that they can actually grow weed that contains some THC, that's cool, even if it's just for medical purposes.
Yeah. Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta start somewhere.
My dad was stationed in Thailand, and he had like the original Thai sticks when that was all happening. He experienced it.
Really?
What was the sentence like back then if you got caught with something like that?
I don't even know. I don't know about Thailand in particular, but I know other Asian countries like the Philippines has been super strict on weed and drugs in general. Like death sentences for real.
Damn.
Yeah. But I don't know about Thailand.
That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've had like even that Olympic athlete held for months in Russia.
Oh yeah, Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So, but that's Russia. That's not an Asian country. But yeah.
Bring Brittany home.
Yeah. You heard about that?
What? No, I have not.
What's the sport she's in?
Basketball.
Okay, yeah, she's a basketball player, and she was in Russia for some sports reason.
Because the WNBA players don't get paid enough, so they also have to not only play in the WNBA, but on their off season, go overseas and play so they can make money.
Okay. And she had a vape pen in her luggage going through the airport, and she's been held for several months now.
For a vape pen?
Yeah. In Russia. So, yeah, for sure. She needs to be let out. I read some weird story about it, how they were basically trying to not bring attention to the fact she was famous. Like the government or whoever, the league, I think. Like, they didn't want to make a big deal about the fact that she was famous because they didn't want the Russia to try to, like, get a ransom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But then they said, okay, it's been too long. So now I think they're just like, hey, you need to let her out.
Are there steps to bring her home? Like, is there, like, some action to...
Fuck if I know. I don't even understand how any of that functions. I don't even travel internationally. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to stay here. That's so sketchy.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you travel overseas and all that. Shit, you gotta be careful when you travel anywhere, even just going state to state.
Right.
It's a lot of shit. You gotta know what you're doing when you go in these spots. Like, for real.
Yeah, it's true.
Gotta know the laws.
I would be really scared going internationally and forgetting about something
Right.
I had. Yeah.
But I would do that for sure. I forgot I had a little pocket knife in my purse. Yeah, so I would totally forget about some like vape pen in my bag somewhere. Yeah.
3 months seems a little excessive, though.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact date, but it's around there. Are you going to give this one a proper rating?
I kind of just like just doing what I'm doing. Like, honestly, I feel like I know this is probably gonna like bother a few folks, but honestly, I feel like I've gotten past rating cannabis.
Okay.
Because like it's just like it's too much pressure, and it's like at a point like I feel like, you know, how can you honestly judge certain things after a certain point? Especially once you meet people and start forming relationships, like you don't want to like. You want to be honest, but you only want to be honest to a certain extent because you don't want to hurt everybody's feelings. And I'm definitely not saying this isn't good weed. This is actually really good weed. Like, I'm actually really shocked because this is like some of the best dispensary weed that I've had.
Good. Yeah, I've heard that for a while. This is the first time I've had any Heya flower, but I've heard that like there's a couple companies that have some good flower, and Heya's been one of them I've heard about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had really, really good experiences with Heya products.
Yeah, like this has a nice taste to it.
They put care and quality into everything. Here, so
it's fresh, like
Yeah.
nicely packed, nicely packaged. Like it's
But yeah, glass jar would be better for sure. That's a good move.
yeah. So and like now they got you on the team now, so we already know they get ready to go in some great direction.
well, I mean, to be honest, that was before I came on the glass jar, but it was definitely needed.
I got you.
But we are going to continue to keep that cleaner, image and feel and of wellness and well-being.
Hell yeah. Ew.
I feel well.
Me too. Except for I do have an hour drive home. That's not very.
Oh, I know.
Damn, yo. Yeah, so like, yeah, what's it like living out there?
Peaceful.
Yeah.
I like to go outside with my computer and, I get to see wildlife, deer and hawks and unfortunately snakes recently.
Oh. You know what you should get?
What's that?
What?
That's what you need.
I have guns, but
That's the only thing that I could
That's
deal
not
with.
what I was going to say.
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
no, I legit need advice. What do I need?
Miniature donkeys.
Miniature donkeys?
Yeah.
Do they keep snakes away?
I don't know, but they're going to be a positive addition to your life out there.
We have chickens.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, I didn't realize miniature donkeys are almost like dogs.
Okay.
They're so sweet. You're going to love them.
See,
I will tell Maria we're getting miniature donkeys. You hear that?
and you get more bullets so you can spray up them snakes.
Well, yeah, if they come close to the donkeys, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
Or just get a bunch of machetes.
I have some machetes too.
I don't know. If you know what to do.
But I still have to get close to the snake to do that. So,
you gotta buy an animal that eats snakes.
Yeah.
fair enough. My dog wants to go after it, but I'm worried she'll get hurt.
So then you gotta find another animal that's expendable.
I need a honey badger
We all do.
because they kill snakes.
Yeah.
I wonder how much one of those cost.
I don't know if you could buy them. I think they're like not for pets. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Someone might be able to.
This is the second time this happened to your joint, Donovan. Look, all of you guys have been voting for him, and he's been winning these competitions. But this little filter it's been pulled out twice.
Is that the Great Houdini or whatever?
Yeah, they just magically disappear. I don't know. Like, you know, now they're there, now they're not.
What is my technique? Like this?
I mean, you know, I understand, like, it's loose, so, like, I just know how to hold it to make sure it stays in there. I'm not saying it's not a
I
faux
don't
pas
have
on
to
me.
do that with the rolling rotini.
Hey, I didn't say that wasn't a faux pas on me. Look,
It's all right.
I just appreciate the wins, you know. Hey, I'm not the one who decides. There's no, like, I don't know what to tell you, Lila.
It's nice, though. It smokes good.
See?
The weed. I mean, the rest of the joint is nice. Sorry.
That's hilarious.
Oh, man. I have some really nice homegrown here, too, by TNTCK. I can't remember the strain, though, but it's so pretty. Turned out really nice.
I smelled that a little bit ago. It was very fragrant.
Yeah, I've already smoked some of it. It's really nice. Man, oh, man.
You guys are going to have me looking up animals that kill snakes now. I'm telling you.
Because cats don't do it, do they?
I have
get some
cats.
mountain lions.
They're around there, supposedly, but I don't know if I can convince them to kill the snakes for me.
Yeah,
Just start feeding them.
Shit, she definitely don't need it. Real. Real.
Oh my god. Yeah, I couldn't take that. So we had a bear on our property also. Like a bear that we knew.
Like it was one that would come around all the time.
Yeah, that was his territory.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
like bears have a territory of I think between 50 and 70 miles. So if you have a property in the middle of their territory, they're just going to show up and be there.
Was it one of the bears that you have to like look all tall and make a lot of noise, or was it a
Fuck
bear?
yeah.
Okay.
It is a scary big bear. And it would just like rub up against the trailers and the trucks and the vehicles on the property.
Hell nah, bro.
And if you went out there and started banging pots and pans together, would it run off?
Well, that's what some people would do. And I never was in a vehicle when it got pushed by the bear. Okay. Thank God. But the people, Dylan was, and people it happened. And they would just they'd shoo the bear off.
I don't know. That sounds scary as hell, yo.
I know.
And you talking about going camping.
Eventually, I won't say anything. That'd be nice. Eventually, they did have to shoot the
we
bear.
don't have video today.
They did have to kill the bear finally. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the backstory exactly, but
How did they kill him? They just shoot it?
yeah,
Oh, poor fellow.
I know. But it's like that out there. Like, that was a plot of 50 acres,
Damn.
you know?
Damn, that's lit.
No, I didn't really like staying out there. It's creepy.
Well, that's because you was tending it.
Yeah, I don't care. It's still creepy. Like, I don't know.
That'd be cool to hike it.
You did have to hike it.
Yeah, like my daughter now, she's about to turn 9, and she likes to hike through the woods and stuff, but I'm terrified to let her do it alone. 'Cause
Yeah.
of all stories like this.
Yeah, don't do that. It's sketchy. Anything can happen. But, you know, some people really are built for it. Do you think you're going to love it forever?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a definite change of pace from like city life, you know, but I really like waking up and going outside and not having neighbors.
Mm-hmm. That is nice.
And having a lot of beautiful things to look at. It's really peaceful.
Yeah.
There is inconveniences, like to go to the store, you're 25 minutes away from everything.
Right.
You know, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I can't just go around the corner to a grocery store.
Right. Are the kids homeschooled?
No, I co-parent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's in High Ridge School District.
Okay. Because that would make it real hard. Well, I mean, the commute. I just remember.
I'm used to driving everywhere.
Yeah.
To be honest.
No, I did it for a long time too. Really long time. Like 40 hours a week in the car. That's all right.
Yeah, when we had the condo, I would drive. It'd be an hour each way, and I was back and forth all the time. You know, like working there sometimes, working at the place sometimes.
Right. Yeah, that's nice. So you don't have to be on site every day, huh?
No, but there are times you have to be. There are situations, and you know, you always want to put in FaceTime, especially in the dispensaries.
Right.
But yeah, I do like working remotely.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
I feel like COVID kind of changed that for a lot of people.
Yeah, that was really interesting transition.
And my wife, she's in the corporate world as well for marketing, and she's still working at home. They never went back to the office. They allowed them to choose.
Yeah, nobody wanted to go back to the office. Like, it's just crazy that they're going to start saying, okay, actually, you're coming back. If your role really doesn't require it,
right?
You're like, what the fuck? I don't need, why?
I mean, and a lot of people are more productive.
Yeah.
You know, remotely and at home, you know, they have kids, and now they don't have to put them in, like, daycare.
Totally.
They can be at home and work in an office while the kid's in the other room playing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I get it. There are some jobs that you just have to do in person, but if you don't, that's a perk of the job. Like, that should just be expected at this point. I think.
I agree.
Me too. I like it.
Mm-hmm. That was a crazy transition, though. COVID scarred me.
Yeah.
Scarred me from the I was in corporate during COVID, and it almost fucking traumatized me.
Did you get it too?
No, I just had to deal with everybody freaking out about COVID every single day.
Right.
Like, my role was the one, I'm the one you're going to talk to about that. So, I had to deal with everybody freaking out about COVID for every single day, from every angle. Like, that shit was, like, traumatized a whole generation. Like, we are all fucked up from COVID. Like, what did we even just go through?
Yeah, I think the world forever changed.
Ugh.
For sure.
Yeah. That really was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody about this today, and they were just like, it's like our version of the Spanish flu.
Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of similarities.
I think in the future they're going to go back and be like, refer to it as like, oh, pre-COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know?
Yeah.
Nah, real talk.
Yeah, for sure.
There's like some elements where it's gotten back, but then like other parts where it's like, you know, not even the nightlife is the same. Like, everything closes early. Like, even food closes early.
I could vouch for that last night. Like, I wasn't used to it. I had to go pick my my stepdaughter up from the Amtrak down here at Gateway or whatever it is at midnight. And before that, we were driving around the county looking for a place just to like run in and get a couple items, or even go through a drive-through. And it was after 10 p.m. and everything was closed. Like, Taco Bell shut down.
It's crazy. And it used to be like, shit, you could wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and like everything's still open. It's so wild to think about that.
Well, and even with like, so I was trying to go through McDonald's the other night. Sorry, McDonald's. Oh, we can cut it out. No free promo. McDonald's needs to sponsor. I go there kind of more than I ever did before. I never went to McDonald's for years. Like, now I'm going there kind of regularly. But anyways, some locations, they will fucking shut it down, and they only do DoorDash. So you cannot enter the restaurant, and you cannot go in the drive-thru. All you can do is DoorDash it.
How do people still pull in the drive-thru and they have to tell them that?
I did the other day. Yeah, they don't tell you. They just have a sign in it.
Wow.
I know. It just says like, hey, Saturday, and it's the most busiest time. So Saturday night, it was, no, we don't do the walk-in or the drive-thru.
Wow.
Right?
That's a trip.
I know.
That's so crazy how they're making us just conform to the whole, like...
Well, they say it's because
DoorDash.
people don't want to work.
You
That's
know
what
what
they're
though?
saying.
In my area, like legit, like DoorDash doesn't deliver. There's
Yeah, I can see that.
nobody that delivers to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid as hell to go out there. Shit.
Why?
What you mean? Why? What's out there?
I don't know. My street's complete darkness.
Exactly. The fuck?
I got lost on a rural road, and I was scared recently. Because I really thought we might be lost for the whole night. Mm-hmm. And I was like...
Well, especially if the phone doesn't get reception.
That's
your
what happened.
GPS goes out and stuff.
See?
And you got to decide which house is okay to go knock on.
None of them. I'm not going to any of those houses. Are you kidding me?
If you see purple paint, don't go to those. Like
Why?
on the trees. It's just like kind of like they paint it for their property and they don't want trespassers.
Really?
Yeah.
Good tip.
Yeah, you'll drive up and down country roads and see like a purple piece of plastic around a tree or purple spray paint. Yeah, don't cross those lines.
And they're like, don't come to me for nothing. I don't care.
Well, I can't vouch for that, but typically it's someone that doesn't want trespassers. They're telling you that's their land, don't come on it.
I see. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, fuck that.
I'll just go ahead and throw the key on that one. I got so much to say, but I won't.
So two of the neighbors I've met, you know, they're a little bit farther away, but they're still neighbors. They've been really cool.
Nice.
Now, the first experience is kind of funny because it was a Sunday morning. I was getting all, you know, kind of my wake and bake going and had my cup of coffee. And my wife was like, Jess, there's a horse in the front property. And I was like, what, for real? But yeah, there was a stray horse. A stray horse.
Oh, a stray horse.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I thought somebody might be riding it.
no, it was just a horse by itself grazing on my grass in the
Really?
front part of my property. Like it's probably about 2 acres in the front, like this. And yeah, we went and fed it carrots and we pet it. And then all of a sudden, this gentleman rolls up on a side by side and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, my horse is so stubborn." She got out.
Oh my god.
And he introduced himself, but
Nice.
no, it was really cool. You know, and my other neighbors, they own 270 acres. It's Astral Valley. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It's like they do like music venues there and like events and, you know, stuff like that.
That's what's up.
But yeah, they're good people over there.
Okay. That's what's up.
I had my first experience with that like a few weeks ago too, because I came home on my road, which is a dead end eventually, and there was a line of cars and I couldn't even get anywhere. I was stopped for probably 20 minutes and then it would move a little bit. Turns out there is a festival, a 3-day festival there, and that's what happens. So I took the picture of the back of a car at 3 p.m. I got to my house by 4 p.m. I went out my back patio and I took another picture at 9:30 p.m. and the cars were still lined up in front.
Oh no.
It only happens once a year.
Oh, that's so rough.
But it was a trip.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So it's that big of an event.
Yeah, it's just like one of those, you know, EDM,
Okay.
like 3-day fest. They had a bunch of like yoga stuff going, like cosmic yoga and stuff like that. But
Okay. Man, I think, am I too old for those things now?
I never been to one.
no, really,
You're too,
Yeah.
You could still go. You
Really?
got a window here. You could start
can
hitting
still
it
go.
up.
All right, maybe I need to go ahead.
I'm
Damn.
42. I'd still go. I don't know if I would camp for 3 days, but
Yeah.
So I'm also trying to figure out. We've been talking about it, like we talked about it a little bit earlier. It's gonna be my 30th. I need suggestions on what I should do for my 30th birthday, yo. I cannot figure out what to do for the life of me.
I mean, it depends. What do you normally like to do? Do you like to party? Do you like a lot of people around you? Like, my idea of a good time is like most of everyone stay away.
Me too.
I like to party. I definitely like to party. So like, what I was thinking of was like a house party type deal where it's like you got beer pong, you got the good music, like drinking games, like all the fun stuff, of course, all the bomb ass weed, like. So I used to have this condo back in the day, like in my early 20s, and like every weekend I would like have people over, and it would just be like, I don't know, it'd just be so wild because I get people to come from like all over St. Louis to North County to this little small ass condo just to hang out and have fun. We do it damn near every weekend. And I got to the point where I make like different theme parties where it'd be like, you know, you might have a tank night. So it's like we're all wearing tank tops. Or like Like the ones that had like the graphics on it and all that, like the bro tanks.
Oh yeah.
Like the airbrushed ones.
Yeah.
You know, like the ones that had like the I had one that had the Monopoly and it's like every day I'm shuffling. That was like one of my favorites. Pac Sun. We used to go to Pac Sun like every weekend and get that shit.
Oh man. Yeah.
Then we get what else? Like I said, we just do all different shit. So I kinda like, I don't know. It'd be cool to kinda like,
we could do a themed party.
What would be your preferred theme?
I don't know. Like a house party type deal.
There should be a theme.
I feel like, I don't know.
Oh no.
First, you gotta figure out where it's at first. That's the biggest thing. What bar should we invade? And just like,
how many people?
Of course, I want the homies to be there, but it's just like, shit. I can't figure out no venue or nothing like that. I'm broke, so let's just go. Let's go crash a bar. And like, let's all hang out there.
Are you excited about turning 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Like I'm ready to fuck some shit up. Like I don't know. I feel like I've set a foundation in my 20s to go ahead and really like chase my dreams for my 30s. Like and really figure out what I really want to. Like I've already figured out what I want to do in my life, and I figured like after 25, I was like, all right, you got to go ahead and like start really figuring shit out. Like my dad always says, like, all right, you got to like your early 20s, like fuck around and just do whatever you want to do, fuck shit up, like do dumb shit. Get it all out the way, but like by 25, 26, you need to start really figuring out life and like start figuring out what you want to do. So like I figured I want to do podcasting and all that. So I figured that out. Then I figured out my long-term goal, like what I really want to do outside of podcasting, and I started developing that. So
what's that?
Like eventually I want to do TV shows. I want to do like maybe a movie or two, but like definitely want to do TV shows for sure. I want to do like series.
If you could go back and tell your 20-year-old self anything, like now, what do you think you would tell your 20-year-old self?
I wish I had started sooner. Like, I wish I had went ahead and just like, I'm trying to figure out when I actually figured out what podcasting was. I wish I had found podcasting sooner. Like, if I had found it sooner, just kind of would have been doing like everything that I'm doing now, just a little bit sooner.
I got you.
So yeah, other than that, honestly, if I really think about it, I don't think I would change shit. Cause like it formed what I was able to do today. Cause I feel like I wouldn't have did it right if I had to did it when I was younger. So I feel like everything happened the way that it needed to. Like I've been doing what I've been doing now since I was like 8 years old. So like, I've had my like first life. I like to look at this as like, this is going to be my retirement. Going into like the life that I want to live. Like I lived the life that everybody wanted me to live. Now I'm getting ready to live like the life that I actually want to live.
And then you'll grow old like me. You're elders.
But you're having fun though.
I'm having a blast, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I have not many regrets.
Yeah,
in the things I've done in life.
Like you're doing what you love. So it's like. To me, that's what's most important. Like, I want to talk shit for a living. So it's like, I don't know. That's probably what I really want to do.
I was just thinking that today, too. Like, I don't have any regrets about where I've come from. Like, it's all been what it needed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't went through everything that I went through in life.
Well, that's why the universe is chaotic like that, man.
Yeah, you just got to learn to love it and accept it.
Not fight it. There's always a reason.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it's usually to make you stronger and prepare you for something bigger and better.
Word up. Like, that part. That's what I'm starting to realize with life. Like, that's been happening a lot. Like, I feel like life is actually really changing. Especially like when it comes to this podcast and how it's like affecting my life, like in so many positive ways. And it's like sometimes it's overwhelming. And then sometimes it's kind of just like, but this is what we signed up for, like this is what we want. So it's like,
going.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's just surprising that I keep honestly, sometimes I keep on surprising myself. Like, you really pulling this shit off?
That's the best.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, I think it's all, it's all happening when it's supposed to. I was reading something today, and it was basically like, you have to stay sharp and stay, like, aware of what the opportunities are around you and what's going on, because you'll be granted, like, maybe up to 5 really good opportunities, That's kind of the idea.
And I can't stress this enough, and I can tell you from personal experience, take risks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to take risks.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You might fail, you might fall, but like take the risk because you're going to learn something, you're going to grow from it, and you're going to better yourself.
Yep. So like, what's like? Yeah. So I guess jumping into cannabis was a huge thing for you, wasn't it?
It was something I really wanted to do. Yeah, it was huge for me because like I just kind of was envious of like seeing the cannabis industry in all these other states. Mm. And I saw an opportunity to like use my brain and creativity to like bring that here. And super stoked and blessed that I got the opportunity to do that.
Hell yeah.
Because like I said, I wanted to go into like a marketing position and a corporate position, but it's just like I would do anything to get my foot in the door. So it's like right on in there and full steam ahead.
Yeah.
I think that's important too, is being willing. I did that at a certain point to get experience in a certain field. I took a big pay cut to do it. But I knew that it was an investment into where I was trying to go, and it was. And within a very short amount of time, I had made up that difference in the money that I sacrificed in the short term, because I made it back up because I took that risk and that jump, and
Yeah, same situation for me. It was a huge pay cut.
Yeah.
Going to that, but again, everything works out. So.
Right. Good.
You know what? I guess essentially when I look at it, I guess that's kind of what my spiritual journey was. Because, like, I'm doing the same thing that I was doing before. I was making way more money doing it. Way more money.
That sucks, though.
It does. But, it also, like, that's what's fueled me to just keep on doing what it is that I, like, really want to do. It's just like, what other option do I have?
Yeah, I mean, you wake up each day, and, like, you have this brain and, like, this body and this life and, like, all these things that you can go do. So you might as well, like, be intentional about what it is that you're doing. And then, like, yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, we do have the ability to really create our own, life and reality. Like, we have choices, and they fucking shape our everyday lives. It's so cool.
And I'm not going to sit up here and say it's easy, because it's not. It's hard as fuck. It takes a lot of work. And honestly, this has been, like, years in the making. I know, like, it seems like it hasn't been that long, but, like, the whole process for me to even be who I am today and, like, be able to, like, do this, like, that's been a long time coming, yo. Like, for real. Like, that's why I want people to understand. Like, don't feel like, you can just change overnight. Like, you got to start somewhere. Like, literally start right then and there, and, like, start doing simple shit. Like, you'll understand one day, like, how different, like, the small shit that you do changes. Like, the push-up challenge that I started doing for myself. Like, how much that really affected and really changed my life is, like, insane. Because now, like, I'm way more disciplined now. Cause, like,
just a small thing that you make yourself do.
Yeah. Because now that made me, like, if I really want to do the push-ups, I actually got to eat in the morning. Because, like, I can't just, like, keep on doing all this shit on an empty stomach. I'm going to, like, crash and burn
like,
at some
episode
point.
89.
So, like, now, oh, yeah, so like I said, we in here, Hey, the muscles is there for real, yo. For real. So I'm still going strong with them.
Oh, man. And I read something, too, the other day, like, kind of in this whole thing is, like, boldness accounts for so much. Like, if you're extremely smart, but you never, like, get outside yourself and do anything, like, that is, I'm not saying it's wasted, but you're not going to be able to do anything with it. So.
No, it is wasted. Say what it is. Like, people need to start being more, people got to start being more real with shit. It is a waste. Like, if you just say that you're smart, all right, cool. Like, fucking prove that shit. Because first off, we in Missouri. It's a fucking show me state, so show me some shit.
Oh man. What do we think? Did we forget anything, Jess?
I don't know.
We got off track.
Oh, my bad. Did I make it too hot? My bad. I know socials T.
Oh, I know.
That's my partner in crime.
Oh God. I can't come along for everything.
I understand. You clean it up all the time.
Yeah. No, man, we miss No Socials T. Have you heard him at all? Do you know why we call him that?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm assuming he doesn't have socials.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I know people like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I know somebody who doesn't have a cell phone.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody like that yet at this
do.
point.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay.
I'm not going to call him out.
He won't hear it. What's he
won't hear
listening on?
Is it
The fucking radio?
because I know this is asking too much. Is it because they're so well off they just don't even need to talk to anybody?
No. It's for a much less cool reason.
Damn.
No, he just doesn't believe in him, and his view is that if anyone needs to get a hold of him, they can call his wife.
So he knows that cell phones are still an essential part of this equation, but they're just not in his possession.
He doesn't use them. Yeah, he won't use them.
I like it.
He doesn't surf the internet, doesn't look up things, yeah.
Yeah, that would be kind of nice. I mean, yeah, it's such a... I don't know. It's a great thing, but it's an annoying thing, too.
I remember the days before you could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I grew up at a point where it was like, I feel like I was the first generation that kind of really got introduced to like the internet as like social media and all that. So like it started with
MySpace.
MSN Messenger and like AOL.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where it really started.
The dial-up.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was like,
Yeah. Did you ever have that?
I had the
dial-up.
messenger. No. The dial-up modems. Oh
Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
We had a second phone line, so because if someone called your house or something, it would cut off the internet.
Yep.
Right.
Yep,
It would just be busy, I think. I think you'd just be on busy signal if you were online and someone was trying to call.
Yeah, but if you were online and someone went and picked up the phone,
Oh,
it
disconnect you.
disconnected you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, my dad at the time, he got a second phone line that was just for the internet.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that noise is like a weird nostalgic feeling to me.
Yeah, because like I was the only child, so like I always had a lot of people that I would call like friends and stuff like that. So they ended up just giving me a second line just for me, so I could like call all my friends. We would do like party lines essentially, where we would all call each other. So it'd be like 6 people on the phone just talking, and like we would be watching like at one point we had got cable, so like I was able to watch like MTV and all the cool shit. So we would all be watching the same channel all at the same time and like just talking, and we would be talking for hours just watching all the same shit together, like all on the phone.
That's fun.
Okay.
Essentially,
like,
the kids do that now through video games.
yeah.
You know, it's like a similar thing. DJ will be playing like Gorilla Tag and talking to a bunch of kids. And today he got my son. I know a lot of kids get real angry on video games. He doesn't really get like that, but today he did, and he just went off. Like he went in on some kid. And he was like, and I came down, I'm like, what is going on? He's like, you have no idea how toxic he was. And I'm like, okay. He was like, wow. He said some.
What did he say?
Okay. He's like, because the other day, he was making a Pop-Tart. And the Pop-Tart got stuck. And he was like, Mom, he came up. He's like, I need your help getting the Pop-Tart because I almost put a, what are those things called? Tongs.
Oh,
I almost put
metal
tongs
ones?
in there. He goes, but I stopped and I remembered when you told me that like I would kill myself or really hurt myself. So my Pop-Tart is down there. Like, can you help me? So I went and helped him. But what does this have to do with today? Oh, so he told the kid today. That he hopes he fucking gets a Pop-Tart stuck in the toaster and uses a knife to get it out.
Wow.
Hey man, I'm trying to play Call of Duty with DJ. Yo, he lit. He is lit. He the ultimate shit talker. You know, me and him gotta have a talk. He don't think he. Yeah, we gotta have a talk. I think he is
told
built
that
for
kid
it.
to unalive himself.
Yeah,
in the most creative way. Like, if he had said it straight out like that, I would have been like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I would have shut everything off. Like, what is going on down here? But the way that all came about, it kind of made sense.
I like that. Hey, man. You gotta award that type of creativity now. You know, that was really thoughtful.
Oh, my God. Well, I'm really glad that he did not remove the Pop-Tart with any metal tongs.
But don't you hate when that happens, though?
I mean,
this
no.
happened to me, the Pop-Tart.
Oh.
The Pop-Tart getting stuck.
I was gonna say, that's how you got the green hair, right?
It doesn't happen with the toaster strudel, though.
Oh, good. Okay, good tip. Tip for everybody out there. Toaster strudels don't get stuck. Those are good. The toaster strudels and the Pop-Tarts.
Oh, man. Yo, toaster strudel are bomb, yo.
Mm-hmm.
With the icing,
Yeah. Yeah. I say that toaster strudel are better than Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I would agree with that for sure.
Okay.
But Pop-Tarts hit differently. It depends what flavor.
What's your favorite flavor?
Don't make fun of me, but I like the cinnamon.
Okay. Like the brown sugar? Okay.
You.
Yep, see?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So like, I haven't had Pop-Tarts in hellas, but when I do, it's gotta be like the strawberry one with like the that one icing on it. I like the old school kind.
Is it the pink icing or the white?
The white.
Yeah, that's the strawberry.
With the sprinkles.
Yeah. But like, I always had to like take off the crust.
Wow.
You didn't eat the crust?
Yeah, I'm not a crust person.
Okay. Do you take it off your sandwiches?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I hate crust. I really don't like bread.
Very weird.
Yeah, I know. But like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I just need enough bread for like, just enough to cover the meat and all that.
Okay.
Like,
no excess.
Yeah, like the meat and cheese. That's all I need. Like,
No excess bread.
yeah.
Too much.
Yeah, I don't like bread.
I feel it.
I'm weird like that.
You're making sandwiches tomorrow.
I am. I'm making Philly cheesesteaks
Yes.
on my new Blackstone
Oh, yeah.
griddle top. I'm pretty excited about that.
What kind of bread though?
I think they're like kind of like French bread, like sandwich
Okay.
rolls.
Yeah, see, I fuck with those.
And then I got like the shaved steak and some chicken variety too. And then
Okay.
peppers, onions, and the white cheese.
Oh, you about to kill it, yo.
And then I'm gonna use the little tools and do my chopping and flipping. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. If we weren't like 20 miles away, like, you know, I'd be like, hey, what up?
You're always invited to the cookout.
There you go.
Hey, that's what's up. Yo, I got invited to the cookout. I was lit.
You can play with our miniature donkeys that we're apparently gonna get.
Yeah, just get 2 of them. Like, maybe, I don't know, between like 3 and 8 years old.
Okay.
Because they live about 20 years plus. So
What do they eat a lot?
I'm not totally sure, but whatever it is, it'll be worth it.
I'll make sure to tell them.
They're so sweet. They're the best. If I had acreage, even if I had a half acre, I'd get a miniature donkey.
We started with chicken, so we'll do that first because I love my eggs. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, for real though.
The color of them.
They're all black.
Oh, the eggs?
No, the
chickens. No, the eggs, like when you crack it, like the yolk of a fresh egg from the farm is like dark
it's like a dark amber.
orange.
Yeah,
And then you crack one from the grocery store, it's like pale yellow.
there's a significant difference.
It's creepy.
And ours are gonna free range too, so they're gonna eat all the ticks around the property and eat natural foods. So I think the eggs are gonna be white to light brown. What I've been told, but I don't know.
Yeah, fresh eggs are pretty awesome.
Yeah, I've learned to like brown eggs.
I don't care about the color. I just like to eat eggs.
I thought I could taste the difference.
Can you? By the shell?
Like from when it's like brown and white. I feel like depending on where you get them from, yeah. Like I get them from the Solar Farmers Market. I feel like there's a difference between the white and the brown ones.
Okay.
Do you have to like keep your chickens contained?
There is a coop, yeah, and we have a chicken guard door. It's like this automatic door that you can set timers on, so the coyotes don't get them at night, and
That's right.
you got to worry about snakes getting the eggs and all that.
Yeah.
And they're young still; they're juveniles, so they'll be laying in about 4 weeks.
Oh wow, that'll be cool.
We got 5 hens and a rooster, so he can protect the ladies.
Oh, man. I watched my neighbor's chickens once, and I couldn't get one of them back into the coop, and I was trying to lure it with cheese, and, like, I was trying to get it to come to me because I was freaked out about touching it.
Oh.
I don't know. It was a big chicken.
What do you think it was going to do to you?
I don't know. I didn't want to find out, but I finally did have to pick it up and throw it over the fence.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Into the coop.
I don't know if I could touch it. Yeah, I don't know if I
A
could
live
touch
chicken?
It. Yeah.
Really? Are you scared of birds in general, or
Yep.
just because they're chickens? Okay.
Like, you know, there's some that'll be on the balcony. Those are my homies. Like, they'll come and visit in the morning. But other than that, like, I ain't going out there to touch them. Like, you know, we got this glass. We got respect for each other. You know, I sit over there. They sit on there. And we just we chill.
Yeah.
But what if they made you delicious eggs?
Yeah, I'll let somebody else do that, you know? yeah. You know, that's just not my... That's not my gift to Earth.
Yeah.
You know, it's not my gift to
get it.
society.
I get it. Can't do it all.
Nope. That's just, you know, I know my strengths and my weaknesses. You know, that's where, you know.
We still need names for them, too. Like, we were going to get 4 hens, and we were going to do the Golden Girls.
Oh, yeah.
But then we got 5, and then a rooster, and I don't know what groups have, like, you know, one dude and you know, 5 hens. So
What's that?
I'm taking suggestions.
What's that one show from back in the day? Three's Company.
Oh my God, I haven't thought of that in a long time.
Didn't he live with a bunch of girls?
I think so.
But you have to do Five's Company.
5's company.
Yeah. It's definitely, that was Suzanne Summers. I was
Oh, yeah.
talking about her earlier.
With her injections, yeah.
Yeah. She's aging backwards.
What was I getting ready to say? Oh, okay. Well, that kind of did kill my next question then. So, like, I guess you don't, like, make your own chicken and all that, and, like...
Are you gonna eat the chickens?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I figured
They're
that.
my baby.
Yeah, when you said
I mean,
the
if
whole
I
name
had to,
thing.
I would. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, if I had to survive, obviously, I would.
Well, I wasn't sure how natural you were going. Like, you know.
No, I'd rather just go down to the store and get my chicken.
Okay, so you eat other chickens.
Yeah, I do eat other
Just
chickens.
not the ones with names that live on
Just
your
not the ones
property.
that live on my
Yeah,
property.
for real. Like, I know.
Wow. So, how do you think they feel about that? You know, they just, you know, they see you come home every now and then. They see the little cousins in there. Don't just feel like, yeah, don't feel like it's okay just because, you know, they didn't chop them up. They know they somewhere in their lineage, somebody got dealt up.
I'm gonna drive home dwelling about these choices.
I'm just saying, you be careful when you cook that Philly cheesesteak out there, that chicken Philly out there. You know, they'll be looking, they'll be watching.
Oh,
I
man.
won't let them see.
Put up a little shade umbrella.
They would probably eat it anyways.
I know, that's what I was gonna say too.
Like chickens
Gross.
eat anything.
Yeah, you just gonna feed them their cousins like that?
I think a pig would eat bacon too.
Oh,
Like pigs eat
yeah.
anything.
For
I mean,
sure.
yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah, I hate it.
Got any pigs?
No, I'm not allowed to.
Why not?
Oh.
I don't know. I wanted a pig, but the wife told me I'm not allowed to have.
Would you cook the pig?
Would I what?
Would you cook the pig?
Not if he was my pet. No. But if I had to survive, I would. Again, I would. You know, I would do what I had to do, and I would have delicious bacon and barbecue.
Okay, so do you plan on having any livestock?
No, I don't. I don't.
man.
We're gonna have mostly crops and stuff, like when we get our greenhouse and everything going on the property.
Oh.
And you know, we are gonna have some. I want an alpaca,
Okay.
but now if I'm getting miniature donkeys, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get
Yeah,
an
look
alpaca.
into it. Do a Google search. Find out if they're
They could coexist, maybe.
probably.
They'll probably just stay on different sides. 'Cause they won't like each other that much.
We have two goat pens built that were like they were already on the property when we bought it, but we don't have anything in there yet.
Goats are scary.
We're not gonna like breed them and have milk, so it would just be a money pit to have them, and they poop everywhere.
Yeah, like the donkeys, money pit.
They're mean. Like goats are, and they got scary eyes, yo.
They are pretty terrifying.
I hate their eyes, yo. They're the devil.
I mean, they're cute as babies. I don't really.
No, they not with them crazy ass eyes.
I'd get those fainting goats. That would be fun.
Oh my god.
The ones that like fall over and faint when they're scared.
No, I'm good. Like, no, they're not faint. Like, no, that's weird. Like, no. Like, I just
Mother Nature.
no. See, like, I'm cool with dogs. I finally got cool with cats in like my 20s. Other than that, like, you know, I respect animals. Animals respect me. We got this thing where we keep our distance and, you know, we just appreciate each other from afar.
Okay.
I feel it.
Yeah, I'm just not one of those people that feel like, you know, we gotta invade spaces. Like, honestly, like, for a minute there, I felt uncomfortable even going to the zoo. Like, we went yesterday.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, man, I ain't trying to go to no damn zoo. I feel like it's fucked up. So, like, it depends on the animal. So, like, a polar bear, there's no way a polar bear should be at the damn zoo.
Right.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. I agree.
How hot was that yesterday out there?
It's like in the 90s.
Yeah.
No, actually, it was like 80s. It actually wasn't bad weather. Like, the humidity wasn't too high. And it had a little bit of a breeze. So, it was way too hot for a polar bear, though.
Yeah.
Right.
And their enclosure is not very big.
Yeah, even though they just redid it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, the polar bear wasn't even out there. So, it's like,
Yeah.
but even if that's the case, like, now it's just in a little small entrapment. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I be thinking about that type of shit. Like, that's what weed made me do. That's what made me think about shit like that. Like, I used to enjoy, like, the zoo and stuff like that, but now, like, I just be thinking about the deeper shit now.
You can go free the polar bear tonight.
Nah, I'm good. I ain't that deep with it. You know, hey. Nah. Now, I know. They will fuck me up. I ain't got the love like that. Like, you know, that's why I said we got that love from afar respect. Because I know that. Yeah, I ain't got love for you like that. At the end of the day, I already know what it is. Like, you'll take me out.
Yeah.
I don't love you that fucking much.
Which animal in the zoo are you most scared of?
All of them. Shit.
All of them.
Definitely a cat.
I think like the silverback scare me the most.
Yo,
they're
the
sweet.
ape. No, that ape was so fucking dope, but it was so.
They're
like,
majestic, but they're
Yeah.
terrifying.
Oh, man.
They're peaceful animals. The gorilla. You guys haven't seen Jane Goodall and Coco the gorilla?
Yeah, but I've also seen Congo.
Yeah, I gotta say, you need to go to the zoo, yo, and just go stare at that gorilla, and you'll see, like, yeah,
No, he's nice.
yeah, all right, jump over there if you want to. Then, yeah,
They're massive creatures. I mean, they're majestic, but like it's just the sheer power they have.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
like I've seen one like beat his chest, yo.
That's what he's gonna do because he's not gonna kill you.
What?
I'm just saying. I've looked this up.
I think you need to go back and do some research, yo. I don't know, like
Gorillas are my like soul animal.
I do
Alright.
know you're supposed to like bow to them or get lower than they are.
well, yo,
To show that like you're like I think that they're
Submissive.
dominant
Yeah.
or whatever.
I feel like that's not hard to do though. They're already bigger, so it's like, you know, it's like I'm already kind of like
I would rather fight a wild cat than a gorilla. That's for sure.
facts,
If you gave me
facts,
I feel like I would have a better
Facts.
chance of survival.
facts.
100% not.
Lila, you are.
Disagree.
That gorilla would crunch you up like a soda can, yo.
We would get along.
I cannot do this right now.
I get along
Like,
with my cats though too. So I mean,
Oh, fuck that. Barely. I have scars on my arms from a cat.
yeah, they are assholes.
Look.
Aren't they?
Dude, that was my childhood cat. He clinged on to me and scarred me.
But you think you would stand a chance against the ape?
Yes. It's a whole different.
I wish there was a camera right there. I was like looking for the cameras and shit, looking for an angle.
I don't think I would stand a chance against either of them, but I feel that I would have better odds at success against a wildcat versus a silverback gorilla.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I get it. You're wrong, but
You know what? This is like the wildest debate ever. You know, yeah, we gotta take this to the polls, yo. This is definitely a poll
Please.
question.
I better win this one. I've had it.
Okay, let's be specific. Well, go ahead and help you out, cause like right now, I guess you know, right now it sounds wild. So let's help. It's gonna be, it's gonna be an ape, a silverback. Mm-hmm. Are we talking about an ape or a gorilla?
It's a gorilla, silverback gorilla.
Wow, so you even up the ante. I was trying to help you out.
No.
All right, a silverback gorilla
Good.
versus what type of wildcat? What type? I'll let
Tiger.
you. Okay. I still feel like I got a better chance with a tiger.
I would rather fight a tiger than a gorilla.
Yeah.
Put it to the polls.
All right. Yeah. Wow, you are tripping.
I mean, both of them would kill us.
No, I'm telling you.
Yo.
I have a friend who trains like monkeys and.
Ah, hell no. What type of monkeys? You talking about them little miniature ones?
Chimpanzees, yeah. She
Whoa.
She trains them. Yeah.
I
She
can't-
works in a research center.
Didn't they
Yeah.
rip some lady's face off?
Yo, that's what I was
One
going to say. I can't.
time,
You know what?
Just one time.
Yo.
maybe a couple times. That's it.
Yo, see. I see what's happening right
I'm
now.
just saying.
You don't respect the animals, yo.
Oh, whatever.
You do not respect they gangster.
I'll be a vegan tomorrow.
That ain't got shit to do with nothing. Like, what you mean? Oh, so you won't eat me? That don't mean nothing. You think they inferior? That's all you say
I'm
to
not
do.
gonna try to make friends with the tiger. I know better.
But you
I
try
saw
to make
Tiger
one with an
King.
8?
Did you guys see Tiger King? Fuck that.
That's because he was being an asshole to them. He deserved that.
Oh my god, that whole series was so crazy.
I was glad the tiger did that.
You know why I don't like that show? Because it's one of those things, like if you listen to a certain song, it brings you back to a certain place. That brings me back to COVID.
Yeah.
Like right when it started.
Yeah.
Because everyone was about the Tiger King.
Yeah.
No one was at work. And
Zoom
that
meetings.
was on. And yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That was wild. That was a wild time.
Whipped coffee.
What's that?
Oh, you weren't part of that? Like in the beginning of COVID, everyone was making this like whipped coffee with instant coffee crystals. And I think all you do is whip it with water. And it becomes like frothy.
I mean, I don't drink coffee like that.
Do you remember that? Or does you not? No.
I
It's just
don't.
me. It's okay. Tiger King, whipped coffee, walks, Zoom meetings, baking your own bread.
I still haven't baked my own bread.
Me neither.
I need to get on that though. I would do that now.
Yeah.
No, the walks down here were legendary. 'Cause there were no like cars down the street.
Yeah.
Really walking down the middle of Broadway.
Yeah,
like
that's cool.
just
Weird.
walking in the middle of the street.
I remember like getting out of the condo and every day like walking around the lake. Like it has a little path, but it was just to get the leg exercise because I was tired of being inside.
Yeah. Well, see, I worked all during the pandemic, so
Yeah.
been able to watch the transition. It's been interesting. Like, I actually liked the pandemic because nobody was out, so it was like no traffic. Like, it was so easy to get back into from work. Gas was cheap. Oh man,
Yeah.
My wife hated it because I was at home and she was working at home. So like,
see, I always had to still go to work, so it was all good.
you're stuck in the house all day.
Oh my God, trying to do your job and have your kid on Zoom school, like, ugh, yeah, and the whole family's there. It's wild.
At that time, K Valley, she was at home mostly, so it was like it was good to be able to have to go out to work.
Yeah, you
After
can't.
hours.
No, it's too much.
Yeah, yup.
Yep. Good old COVID.
COVID.
I wouldn't go that far.
Man.
Stay away from me.
Yeah.
For real.
Been a ride. It's just, I feel like part of our whole existence now.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. It's just a thing that we're going to keep dealing with.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we can talk about the days before when we're old.
Oh my God. Yeah. Mostly it's back to normal for the most part. But yeah, certain things like the service, just the way that people work changed a lot. It's the main thing, I think.
I really like the first time we were able to go out and go get food. Like it was just such an awesome experience.
Yeah. Yep.
Not doing it for so long.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate you so much. Like, the people in the food industry and stuff.
Yeah. See, I feel like that was part of the great part too. Like, so I had got engaged over COVID, and we were able to do it all because of COVID, because everything was so cheap. Like we went to Mexico and all that. It was super cheap. Like it was all inclusive. So it was like
Did a destination wedding?
Okay. Well, we're doing a destination wedding. We're getting married next year. So yeah, but we got engaged in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
My first marriage, we got married in Hawaii on the beach, and
nice.
I can feel that. It was great. Barefoot, you know.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah, you'll enjoy it. It'll be nice. Are you having a big like family and all kinds of people come too, or?
It's gonna be a couple folks in Jamaica, but we're doing something back home.
Okay.
Yeah, where we're gonna have like all the friends and family.
Okay.
Plan on having fun.
That'll be fun.
Most deaf.
What do we think? What's coming next for you, Jess?
I don't know. I kind of like that though.
Yeah.
That's how I like life. I like not knowing and just being ready for it. But I'm ready to get cracking at things and continue doing what I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you bringing the flowers through.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was good. For real. Okay. I got one more request for the audience though before we go.
Yep.
STL bucket list. Let's go ahead and get Too T3rp for that best podcast, Joe. Yeah, I'm gonna make a push. Yeah.
Who else is on the list, you know?
Nope.
Don't care.
Nope.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Nope.
No competition. Just shoot.
I ain't even looking at it like that. It's just like, all I see is I need to win. That's all I look at. Like, I don't see all that other shit. It's like, I just see wins.
Got to manifest that shit.
Yeah. I don't focus on all the other bullshit.
Doesn't STL Bucket List have their own podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've never listened to any of it.
I actually have. Like, I listened to a couple of episodes. It's actually pretty good. Okay. Like, for real. Yeah, I listened to the last episode with Michaela McGee. It's very interesting.
Who's that?
So she's around my age.
Okay.
So I remember she was on MTV Made when we were in high school.
Okay.
And so from there she went on to play college basketball, and she played basketball professionally. And she was also a news reporter, and she just recently became Miss Missouri.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool. Right on.
So yeah, it was a very interesting interview.
All right.
Yeah, there've been a couple people where it's been interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout out to them.
Yeah. Vote it. How do you vote? There's a link.
Yeah. I know we've posted it a couple of times, but I know you can go to STL Bucket List Instagram, and there's a link to the
to the nomination. Is it nomination time or is it voting? Okay, nomination time.
Yeah, you got until June 30th to vote. So
okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get them votes in. Let's get this shit cracked.
Put it on the board.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
I like it.
Appreciate it. Feel like we've been working, yo. I remember last year I saw a lot of those nominees, and I was like, damn, they've only done like 2 or 3 pods.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
We gotta let them know. We gotta let them know. We gotta let them know what the streets be listening to, yo.
Right on.
For real.
Cool.
We ain't on no industry shit, so we gotta let them know, like, this is the people's shit.
Podcast.
So yeah, for real.
The people's choice.
For real. So let's make it happen, y'all. Shit.
Cool.
All right. I don't know where to find you at, Jess.
Where to find me at? My Instagram's Jess_2Al. And you can find me Jess Cooksey on Facebook. Also follow the Heya pages if you can. Heya Wellness and all the Heya retail locations.
Sweet.
Shout out.
Cool. You can find us at Grow Gear down in South City, St. Louis, and at Grow Gear STL on all socials. It was good to have you out. Nice to talk with you and get to know you.
Thanks
Appreciate
to have me.
Yes.
Yeah. Most definitely. All right. So y'all already know. Follow the boy Ryan Risky Fargo, and also follow Eddie_1991, and make sure you follow Too T3rpd on Instagram, and make sure you also follow the YouTube. Follow us on follow us on YouTube. I said that right.
Yeah. Where's the Patreon?
Dot.
Just curious.
Man, just I don't know. It's just man.
It's coming together.
That's all I'm gonna say. Just gonna say. Yeah, just leave it alone.
Okay.
You can hit up that hotline at 314-399-9711 with the voicemails and text. Then don't forget to follow me, Donovan 2408, on all social media platforms. All right, y'all. This has been another episode. This has been fun. A lot more in store, but as you can see, man, you just had to bring up that Patreon. Didn't
I was
you,
just
man?
asking. It's just a question.
Just man. Yeah. We'll see y'all next time. I just cannot escape this shit. Like nobody will stop bringing it up.
It's 2 2 2.